Today I bring a deep message from the angels that illuminates the heart and reveals the most hidden feelings of a person you love. What I am going to share with you has the power to transform your understanding of this connection, bringing clarity to the emotions this person is experiencing. The angels are by your side, observing every step of this journey, and want you to know that you are the torment and anguish of this person. What was once a controllable feeling has now become something bigger than they ever expected. He recognizes that he has fallen hopelessly in love with you, and that has left him in a state of internal conflict. Dear soul, what this person feels for you goes beyond what words can express. Although he has tried in every way to maintain control of his emotions, the angels reveal that you have taken over his thoughts in a way he can no longer ignore. In every moment of the day, his memories, his gestures, and your presence occupy a huge space in this person's heart. The torment he feels is deep because no matter how much he tries to move on, the intensity of what he feels for you prevents him from finding peace. The angels describe the internal struggle this person is facing. He tries in vain to hide what is happening inside. Sometimes it may seem that he is distant or cold, but do not be fooled. That apparent indifference is just a mask, a desperate attempt to protect what is left of his pride. However, the love he feels for you is so great that it breaks through any barrier he tries to build. At all times, he finds himself reliving past moments with you, thinking about what could have been done differently. Every memory you shared carries a deep emotional weight. When he closes his eyes, it's as if those moments with you project onto his mind like a movie, and that fills him with anguish he doesn't know how to handle. He thinks about your conversations, unspoken words, and gestures that could have changed everything. The regret consumes him, and that feeling of loss makes him question his decisions so far. Dear soul, the angels reveal that this person knows deep in his soul that you are someone special. You touched his heart in a way no one else managed to do. Although he has tried to deny it to himself, it is now clear that the love he feels for you is something he can no longer ignore, and that realization brings a mixture of fear and desire, fear that it is too late, that the distance has caused irreversible damage, and desire to start again, to try to win back what once existed between you. The angels ask that you be patient at this moment, for this person is facing an internal transformation process. There is a battle happening inside him, a struggle between pride and love. Pride keeps him distant, preventing him from running towards you, while love shouts in his heart, begging to be lived fully. This duality leaves him in a state of constant anguish, for no matter how much he tries to follow a path of separation, something greater pulls him back to you. You, dear soul, are like a light guiding this person through the darkness of his fears. The presence you left in his life is so strong that even in the moments when he tries to distract himself, the thought of you arises unbidden. He remembers the sound of your voice, the way you smiled, the little things that made his day lighter. These memories are what keep him connected to you, and at the same time, they are what torment him. He feels torn between the desire to get closer and the fear that by doing so, you will no longer be willing to open the doors of your heart. Dear soul, the angels are beside this person, guiding his steps back to you. They show that despite the anguish he feels, there is a hope growing within him, a hope that somehow you can find a way back to each other. However, this person knows he needs to gather the strength to take the first step. He understands that time is passing and that the silence cannot last forever. Each day that passes without you increases his fear of losing you forever, but it also strengthens his determination to do something about it. The angels ask that you keep your heart open, even though you too have your wounds. Although the distance has caused pain, the angels whisper that this could be a moment of healing, both for you and for this person. Healing doesn't happen overnight, and the angels know that every soul has its timing. However, they want you to know that the love he feels for you is genuine, and no matter how long it took him to recognize it, he is now ready to face his fears. This person is on the verge of a big decision. The angels show that he has been thinking about how to approach you and how to break the silence that exists between you. But this is not an impulsive move, it is something he has thought deeply about. He understands that for there to be reconciliation, it is necessary to open his heart in a way he has never done before, and that scares him because vulnerability is something he has always avoided. However, the angels are giving him courage, and that courage is growing every day. Dear soul, the angels show me that what is to come may bring great changes for both of you. This person has finally realized that love cannot be repressed, that what he feels for you is much greater than he imagined, and now he is willing to fight for it. The anguish that once consumed him is slowly transforming into a renewed determination not to let fear continue to control his actions. This person, who for so long tried to hide what he feels, is in a moment of great vulnerability. The angels show that the torment he feels when thinking of you is not just emotional but also spiritual. There is a connection between you that goes beyond what the eyes can see, something that transcends this life and is rooted in your soul. What he feels for you is not something common, and that is why the confusion in his heart is so great. He is trying to understand what this connection means. He knows that this feeling cannot be ignored, but at the same time, the fear of the unknown paralyzes him. The angels reveal that this person was surprised by the depth of this love. At first, he thought he could keep everything under control, that he could handle the situation as he always did in other relationships. However, what you shared opened a space in his heart that he had never explored before, and now he finds himself facing a dilemma. Follow the path his heart asks or continue running from his feelings. There are moments when he tries to distract himself, to fill that void with other things or people, but nothing works. The thought of you returns with a force he cannot control. He may even try to avoid it, but the truth is that everything reminds him of you. The angels show that he is constantly enveloped in a fog of memories, of moments you lived together. Even in the simplest things, he finds a connection to you, whether it's a place you visited, a song you listened to, or even a gesture you used to make. All of this is deeply engraved in his mind, and no matter how hard he tries, he cannot erase those memories. That love, which once seemed distant or superficial, is now growing inside him in a way that frightens him. He realizes that no matter how much he tries to run away, there is no way to deny what he feels. The angels show me that this person is beginning to understand that you are part of his life's journey, and that leads him to question everything he once believed to be true. What once seemed clear is now shrouded in uncertainties, and that leaves him in a state of anguish. He knows he needs to do something, but he is still fighting against his fears. Dear soul, the angels ask that you be patient in this process. They reveal that this person is in the middle of a transformation. What he is feeling for you is much deeper than he ever imagined, and that is causing an internal shift that he is still trying to process. He is beginning to understand that the love he feels for you is not something fleeting but something that is part of his spiritual growth. However, accepting this means letting go of many fears and insecurities he has carried with him all his life. Now, before continuing with this message, write in comments 111 to claim that the Spirit is guiding this person towards a place of clarity. He is beginning to see that the only way to find peace is by allowing himself to feel, by allowing himself to open his heart to what he has always tried to avoid. The angels are by his side, helping him understand that love is not something that can be controlled, but something that needs to be lived in all its intensity. And this realization is moving everything inside him. The angels also show me that this person is going through a period of intense reflection. He is revisiting moments from the past, remembering all the choices he made, and that is leading him to deep self-criticism. He knows that in many moments, he acted in a way that hurt you, and that regret weighs on his heart. There is a growing desire to correct those mistakes, to seek reconciliation, but the fear of rejection still prevents him from acting with total clarity. Dear soul, the angels want you to know that this person can no longer hide from his feelings. For a long time, he held on to a false sense of control, believing he could choose to open himself to love or not. But now he realizes that love is something much more powerful than his own decisions. The more he tries to avoid what he feels for you, the stronger this feeling becomes. He perceives that the love between you is a force that transcends any barrier he might try to create. The angels reveal that this person is in a moment of great vulnerability. The pride that once kept him away is beginning to give way, and he is realizing that if he doesn't do something now, he may lose you forever. The fear that you will move on without him is taking control of his thoughts, and that is driving him to act. He knows he can't keep holding on to the past and the decisions he made based on fear. He needs to find the courage within himself to open up, to show what he truly feels. Dear soul, the angels are paving the way for a reconciliation. They ask you to keep your heart open, for this person is about to take an important step towards you. He knows that the connection between you is special and that despite all the difficulties, the love he feels for you is genuine and powerful. However, this person needs time to process everything that is happening inside him. The internal transformation he is experiencing is not easy, and the angels are working to help him find his way back to you. The anguish he feels from not being by your side is real, but it is also a sign that something big is about to happen. The angels show that this person is gathering the strength to face his fears and do what his heart asks. He understands that time is passing and that every day away from you only increases the pain he feels. But the angels ask you to have patience, for this person is going through a healing process that is necessary for you to start again more strongly and truly. Dear soul, The angels are by your side, guiding every step of this journey. They want you to know that true love always finds a way to manifest itself, even if the path is difficult. They are preparing the ground for this person to come back to you, but they also ask that you be ready to open your heart when that moment arrives. What is to come is an opportunity for healing and reconciliation, and the angels are working to ensure that everything aligns at the right moment. As much as he has tried to keep a normal life without letting his emotions overflow, the love he feels for you has become an overwhelming force that he can no longer ignore. This feeling has taken control of every space in his mind and heart, and now he finds himself at a crossroads, either living this love or running from the truth. The angels reveal that this person is in a process of emotional awakening. For the first time, he understands the depth of the feelings he has for you. Perhaps at some point, he believed that what you shared was something fleeting, something that could be left behind without great consequences. However, the reality has been very different. The love he feels for you has been growing silently until it has become impossible to ignore, and now this feeling is overflowing in his life in a way he has never experienced before. This person finds himself in a dilemma. On one hand, he desperately wants to win you back, to bring you back into his life. On the other hand, the fear of rejection, the fear that you have already moved on, is preventing him from making a clear decision. The angels show that he is fighting against his thoughts, trying to find a way to reach you without exposing himself too much, without running the risk of being hurt. But deep down, he knows that for you to reconnect, it will be necessary to set aside all pride and completely surrender to what he feels. Before continuing with the message, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, take the opportunity to subscribe, as that helps us to keep creating meaningful content for you. Now, continuing with the message. Dear soul, the angels show me that this person is becoming increasingly aware that the choices he made in the past drove him away from you, and that is eating him up inside. He mentally reviews all the times he could have acted differently, all the opportunities he let slip away, and that generates an anguish that does not cease. He feels that if he had been braver, if he had allowed love to speak louder, today you would be in a different place. Regret is something that weighs on his soul, but at the same time, it is what is fueling his desire to do things differently. The angels also reveal that even though he has tried to distract himself or move on in other ways, nothing fills the void that your absence left. Even amid other people, amid other situations, it is you who is always in his thoughts. He may even try to pretend that he is okay, that he has gotten over it, but the truth is that the love he feels for you is stronger than any facade he tries to create. The angels show that every day this feeling grows more, and that leaves him confused, as he doesn't know how to deal with something so intense. Dear soul, what this person is discovering little by little is that the connection between you is special and unique. He is perceiving that what you shared is not something ordinary, but a connection that goes beyond the physical, one that touches the spiritual. The angels whisper that he is beginning to understand that you were put on each other's path for a greater reason, and this realization is leading him to a process of self-discovery, of seeking answers that he had never sought before. This journey of discovery is bringing many emotions to the surface, and the angels reveal that this person is going through a deep healing process. He is revisiting old wounds, fears, and insecurities that prevented him from fully opening up to you in the past. The angels are by his side, guiding him so that he can finally leave behind everything that prevented him from living love in its fullness. However, this healing does not happen overnight. It is a process that requires time, patience, and above all, courage to face his internal demons. Dear soul, the angels ask that you trust in this process. Even though it may seem like things are stalled, that this person is not moving in your direction, the truth is that he is undergoing a very powerful internal transformation. This transformation is necessary for you to have a new beginning, one based on a more mature and true love. He is freeing himself from old fears, from patterns that prevented him from being completely honest with himself and with you. The angels show that soon this person will find the strength he needs to approach you. The silence that exists between you will not last forever. There is an energy of movement, of change, and the angels are preparing the way for this reconnect to happen. They show that he is preparing to take an important step in your direction, but he still needs a little more time to align his emotions and find the right words. This person knows that he can no longer let pride or fear guide his decisions. He understands that the love he feels for you is greater than any barrier he has built, and that is leading him to a new perspective. The angels reveal that he is beginning to perceive that the time he spent away from you only served to strengthen his feelings. He doesn't want to keep living without you, and now he is willing to do whatever it takes to win you back. Dear soul, the angels are asking that you keep your mind open and your heart receptive. They know that you have also gone through your healing process and that you also needed time to understand your feelings, but now they whisper that a new phase is about to begin. What is to come is an opportunity for rebirth, a chance to rewrite the story between you. The angels are by your side, ensuring that everything aligns so that this new beginning is full of love and understanding. And this person is preparing to open up in a way he has never done before. He is about to break the silence that exists between you, and when that happens, it will be a moment of great importance. The angels want you to know that this conversation, this reunion, will be an opportunity for healing for both of you. The love you share is strong enough to overcome any obstacle, and now, it is the moment to allow that love to blossom once again. Dear soul, trust in the angels and in the process that is unfolding. They are guiding every step, and soon you will see the result of this spiritual work. The reconnect ion is on its way, and the love you share will be the foundation for a new chapter in your lives. The angels show even greater clarity about what is happening in this person's heart. Now they understand that the love they feel for you is not just simple passion but something much deeper and more lasting. It is a force that, even in the face of all obstacles, has silently grown, transforming into a constant presence in their life. The love that once seemed confusing and terrifying now reveals itself as something that is part of who they are, something that has shaped their way of seeing the world. This person, who tried so many times to walk away, now realizes that you are essential in their life, no matter how much they fought against their feelings. No matter how much they tried to follow other paths, their love for you has always brought them back. And it is at this point that the angels whisper an important truth. What you share is a connection that transcends time. You are not connected just in this life, but in other past lives where your souls met and learned together. This love is spiritual, which is why it is so difficult to ignore. Dear soul, the angels want you to know that this person is beginning to accept the depth of this feeling. They are realizing that in trying to walk away, they were not just running from you, but from themselves, from an essential part of their journey. The angels show that this person is going through a spiritual awakening, where they are opening to truths they could not see before, and you are part of that truth. Something very powerful is happening within them. The angels show that they are starting to see signs, to perceive the spiritual presence that surrounds both of you. Perhaps they have begun to notice synchronicities, small moments where the universe seems to be speaking to them, bringing memories of the two of you to the surface. These coincidences are not casual. The angels are guiding this person, showing them that what you share is much greater than they imagined, and now they are beginning to accept that the path back to you is the only one that can bring them true peace. Dear soul, the angels show me that this person misses you in a way they have never felt before. The void left by your absence is becoming unbearable, and they realize they can no longer ignore it. They remember the moments of joy you shared, the smiles, the affectionate gestures, and that fills them with a deep desire to reconnect with you. The angels are bringing these memories to the surface as a way to guide them back to you, so they can finally find the courage to open up. What is happening inside them is a real battle between pride and love. The pride that so many times prevented them from getting closer is beginning to crumble. They understand that if they continue to let fear and ego control their decisions, they risk losing you forever, and that is something they are no longer willing to accept. The love they feel for you is much stronger than any barrier they have created, and now they are ready to tear down those barriers and follow the path their heart has always asked for. Dear soul, the angels ask that you prepare yourself, for this person is about to take an important step toward you. They are freeing themselves from all the fears and insecurities that kept them distant, and now they are determined to win you back. They know the path will not be easy, and that many wounds need to be healed, but the angels are by their side, guiding every move. They want you to know that this reunion will be a moment of great healing for both of you. The angels also show me that as this person prepares to open up, you two are going through a process of transformation. They see that you have grown spiritually, that you have learned a lot from the distance, and that despite the pain, you have found ways to strengthen yourself. This strengthening is essential for what is to come. You, dear soul, are also being prepared for a new beginning, a rebirth that will be much more balanced and harmonious than everything you have experienced so far. This transformation has not been easy for either of you. The angels reveal that both you and this person have gone through moments of doubt, fear, and even hope. But now the clouds are beginning to dissipate, and a new horizon is emerging. What is to come is a moment of light, of clarity, where the truths that have been hidden for so long will finally be revealed, and this revelation will bring a new opportunity for your love to blossom again more deeply and truly. Dear soul, the angels ask that you trust in this process. They are by your side, guiding you and this person towards a place of healing and reconciliation. Everything you have lived through so far, all the lessons, all the pain, had a purpose, and that purpose is being revealed now. What once seemed like a definitive separation, a break with no return, is being transformed into an opportunity for rebirth, a chance to build something new and stronger. The angels also show that as this person opens to the love they feel for you, they are freeing themselves from many burdens that kept them imprisoned. They are leaving behind old wounds and fears that have accumulated throughout their life, and now they are ready to live this love in a freer and fuller way. This freedom they are finding is what will allow both of you to connect more deeply, without the barriers that once existed. Dear soul, what the angels want you to understand is that this is a moment of great importance in your love life. The decisions you both make now will define the path you will follow from here on, but the angels are confident that with the love you share, this new path will be full of light and blessings. They ask that you continue to trust in them, that you keep your heart open because what is to come will be a divine gift, something the universe has prepared so that you can finally find the peace you so desire. This person is preparing to seek you out, and when that happens, it will be the beginning of a new journey for both of you. The angels show that this journey will be full of love, understanding, and mutual growth, and they will be by your side every step of the way, ensuring that you are guided by light and true love. What was once a silent struggle within them has now become a clear call of the heart. They know with absolute certainty that you are the missing piece in their life, and that fills them with a mixture of hope and despair. The angels reveal that this person is going through a moment of transition where they are leaving behind their old beliefs and fears, and finally accepting that the love they feel for you is something that cannot be ignored or suppressed. This person, who so many times tried to run away from their feelings, now finds themselves completely enveloped in a whirlwind of emotions that they can no longer control. The angels whisper that in their moments of solitude, they think of you almost constantly. Everything around them reminds them of you, from the simplest things like a song or a place to the memories of the most intimate moments you shared. Each of these memories makes their desire to be by your side grow stronger. The angels show me that in the moments when they try to distance themselves emotionally, there is something inside them that pulls them back to you. It is as if a greater force, beyond their understanding, is guiding them in your direction. They may even try to distract themselves and continue with their routine, but everything leads them back to the deep feeling they have for you, and now they are finally realizing that there is no way to run from this love. This emotional awakening is happening intensely and is leading them to reconsider all their choices. Dear soul, the angels want you to understand that this awakening process is not easy for them. For a long time, this person lived in a world where controlling their emotions seemed to be the only way to protect themselves. They were afraid of getting hurt, of exposing themselves, of leaving their vulnerabilities visible. But now the angels are helping them see that true love demands commitment, and that commitment is the path to healing and the happiness that has been long sought. This is why she is being allowed to feel in a way she never has before. The angels reveal that although she is still afraid, there is a greater force within her pushing her to open up to what she feels. She knows she must take the risk, that she can no longer live a life of regret and silence. Each day without you, she feels the weight of her decisions, and that weight is becoming unbearable. The angels show that she is about to take a stand, break the silence, and allow herself to say everything she has kept inside for so long. Dear soul, the angels are preparing the way for this reunion to happen harmoniously. They show that as this person approaches you, she will bring not only words but also a sincerity that you may have never seen before. She is preparing to be completely honest about what she feels, about the regret she carries, and about the desire to start anew by your side. This reunion will be a moment of great transformation for both of you, and the angels ask that you keep your heart open for what is to come. What she fears most right now is the possibility that you have already moved on. She wonders if there is still space for her in your life if time and distance have not created an unbridgeable gap. The angels reveal that in many moments, she was paralyzed by the fear of losing you for good, which prevented her from acting sooner. But now, that fear has transformed into a motivation to change. She understands that if she doesn't do something now, she could lose you forever, and that is a possibility she is no longer willing to accept. Dear soul, the angels show that this person is ready to move in your direction. She is tired of watching from afar, of living in constant doubt about what could have been. Now, she wants to know what will be, if you are still willing to open your heart. The angels reveal that this moment of decision is approaching quickly. Everything she has lived through up to now, all the reflections and regrets, have led her to this point, and now the angels are by her side, guiding every step toward this reunion. The angels also show me that you, dear soul, are also being prepared for this moment. They see that you have gone through your healing process and that you have learned to value your space and your journey, but they also know that you still hold in your heart the desire for reconciliation, to find the peace you both deserve. This is why they are asking you to keep an open mind and a receptive heart. What is to come will be a moment of truth where both of you will have the opportunity to heal the wounds of the past and build something new based on a stronger and more conscious love. Dear soul, the angels reveal that this person is ready to face her fears, set aside her pride, and open up completely. She knows she can no longer wait, that the time to act is now. And although she still has fears, there is a growing determination in her heart. She is willing to do whatever it takes to win you back, and the angels are by her side, helping her find the right words and gestures for this reunion. The angels also ask that when the moment comes, you allow the words to flow and that the dialogue be sincere and open. They show that there will be a deep exchange between you, where everything that was left unsaid will finally be brought to light. This will be a moment of healing where both of you can express your truths without fear of judgment. The angels whisper that what is to come is a rare opportunity, a divine gift, for you to rewrite your story in a way that brings peace and happiness. Dear soul, what the angels are preparing is much greater than either of you could imagine. This reunion will not only be an opportunity to resolve past issues but also a portal to a new beginning. They show that by allowing yourself to live this love fully, you will both grow individually as well as together. What is to come is a journey of mutual growth where love and spirituality will be deeply intertwined. The angels are by your side, ensuring that each step is guided by light and love. They know that both of you have gone through many trials, but now the time has come to reap the rewards of this journey. The reconnect ion is about to happen, and when it does, it will be a moment of great transformation. Every step she takes, every reflection, and every feeling that arises, leads her to an inevitable reunion. The angels show that this reunion will not be just a simple moment of reconciliation but a true awakening for both of you. What is to come is the culmination of everything you have lived, of the lessons you have learned, of the sorrows and the moments of joy you have shared. Now, this person clearly understands what you mean to her. The torment that once consumed her, the conflict between pride and love, is finally giving way to acceptance. Acceptance that what she feels for you is not something that can be controlled or suppressed. It is a deep love, rooted in her soul, something she can no longer deny. And the angels are by her side, illuminating the path so that this love can be lived fully, without the barriers that once prevented this feeling from flourishing. This person is ready to seek you out. She is aware that the time spent away from you was a time of learning, of growth, but now she feels that destiny is calling for your reunion. The angels show that she is preparing every word and every gesture with a heart full of hope that you will be willing to listen, and more than that, she deeply wishes that you are also ready to open your heart and allow this love to flourish stronger than ever before. Dear soul, the angels are preparing the stage for this reunion. They show that even in the most difficult moments, when you felt alone or discouraged, they were by your side, giving you strength to carry on. And now, they ask that you have faith in the love you share, faith in the healing process that both of you have gone through. The angels want you to know that everything you have gone through up to this point has a purpose, and that purpose is about to be revealed. The angels reveal that when this person finally approaches you, it will be with an open heart, without the mask she wore for so long. She is ready to show her vulnerability, to expose her fears, her doubts, and above all, her regret. She knows she made mistakes, that she made impulsive decisions, but now she is ready to take responsibility and seek a new beginning with you. The angels ask that you receive her with understanding because what is to come is a rare opportunity for reconciliation and healing. Dear soul, the angels whisper that this moment of reunion will be a turning point in your life. Everything that was left unresolved, all the unspoken words, all the burdens you both carried will be brought to light. And in this process, you will have the opportunity to clear the past, to heal the wounds that still hurt, and to create a new path together. The angels show that this reunion will be full of deep emotions and that the love you feel for each other will be the foundation for this new journey you are about to begin. This person, who tried so hard to run away from her feelings, now understands that the only path that can bring peace to her heart is the path that leads her back to you. The angels show that she is determined to do things differently this time. She knows that the love you share is something rare and that it cannot be treated with the same superficiality with which she dealt with other situations in her life, and that is why, now more than ever, she is ready to fight for this love. Dear soul, the angels also want you to know that this process will not be without challenges. Although the reunion will bring a great sense of relief and joy, there will also be moments when it will be necessary to face what was left behind. Some wounds need to be healed, truths need to be spoken. And the angels will be by your side, guiding every word and every gesture, so that you can face these challenges with wisdom and compassion. They show that facing these issues together will strengthen the bond that unites you. The angels reveal that this journey of reconciliation is, above all, a journey of spiritual healing. You are being called to leave behind what no longer serves you, to let go of the fears and insecurities that prevented you from living this love in its fullness. And in this process, you will discover a new way of loving, a way that goes beyond the physical and emotional, that touches the spiritual and transforms not only your life but the lives of everyone around you. Dear soul, the angels ask that you continue to trust in them. They know you have been waiting for this moment, that there were moments of doubt and pain, but now the light is beginning to shine. The love you share is blessed by the angels, and they are ensuring that with the reunion, you will have the opportunity to live this love more fully and truly. The angels reveal that when this person finally comes to you, it will be as if a new page has been turned in your life. The past will be left behind, and the future will be full of possibilities. They want you to know that this love has the potential to transform not only your life but also to bring healing to other aspects of your life. What is to come is a journey of growth and true love. Dear soul, at the end of this journey, the angels show that both you and this person will have found something very precious, the ability to love without fear, without reservations, with all the fullness that this love deserves. And the angels will be by your side every step of the way, ensuring that this journey is blessed and guided by divine light. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "I am ready to live this love fully." Share your experiences in the comments. If you liked this message, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next message.